One of the names, certainly that stands out to me, is my old coach, Urban Meyer. Put him in there. I don't know if there's that much conversation about it. 85% win percentage as a head coach in FBS. My guy has 3 titles to his name. And I make the argument, too, for the Big Ten. And we're looking at a college football landscape where it is Big Ten, SEC as the 2 premier conferences, coaching both of them. He brought the Big Ten to a level where they could be in the conversation with the SEC, in my opinion. It was the wide open offense and the way that he wanted to spread the ball around. We talked about some of the numbers. We were talking about championship teams. I mean, the guy was giving you over 500 yards a game of offense, and it was a recruiting. He was a ruthless recruiter. I remember in my class, which was Urban's first recruiting class, a recruit named Kyle Dotson, who was his big offensive lineman. He was out of Cleveland Heights. He was committed to Wisconsin. And for a lot of the existence in the Big Ten, and Urban was not the first person to do this, but I think it was the most aggressive. They had a gentleman's agreement, Jake, where they were like, hey, if there was a recruit that's committed to another Big Ten school, you just stop recruiting him. And Urban said, screw that. This is an Ohio kid, and he's a big offensive lineman that I want, and I'm going to go get him. And he caused issues. And Kyle Dotson did not play for us, but Urban was trying to make a point. He was trying to make a point when he did that. And I think it flipped the switch for recruiters in the Big Ten to say, we got to change our philosophy so we don't get left behind in this recruiting game. And I'm not giving him all of the credit for that, but I think he really sparked some people off in the way that they thought about what this conference could be moving forward.
That's probably the part about his career that's most underrated is what he did, you know, how he approached the game on the field and off the field and what it did to force others to, you know, raise their level of work ethic and intention. That's my exact knowledge of, you know, the great coaches aren't afraid to ruffle feathers. They have a clear vision of who they are and the direction they want their program to go. And frankly, when you're in Columbus and you're the head coach of the Ohio State Buckeyes, you can't worry about hurting anyone else's feelings. You got to go win championships. And he did exactly that.